Hi, good morning, good morning. Well, good morning. I think it might be good afternoon. But I'm gonna do, well, excuse the background noise because I'm actually took my son to McDonald's and I'm actually in the area that just got noisy. So, excuse the noise in the background. So, good morning, Periscope, and is it morning or afternoon? I think it's afternoon. So I put up here why investing is so confusing. Investing can definitely be confusing to a lot of people, so we're going to get it started. And I do apologize for the glare. I was trying to get in a good area, but I don't know, the area is kind of funky. I don't know what's going on with the area, but excuse the area in the glare if you guys see a glare. But my name is Delia. I'm the owner of D&T Investment and Consulting LLC, where I teach people how to invest in the stock market. Simple. That is me. That's what I'm about. And my son is right here. You want to say hello? Oh, just his hand.
Hi.
They can't see you. Don't knock nothing down.
Hi.
So this is actually my son. This is Zachariah, the one I wrote the book about. Zachariah and the Talking Money Machine, which is to teach elementary students how to invest in the stock market. So that is actually Zachariah, the main character of the book, which is a series. And the first series is Zachariah and the Talking Money Machine. And just teaches children to going on an adventure and learning about business and financial literacy, which will teach them how to invest in the stock market throughout the process. So, if you need to get in contact with me at www.dtinvestmentglobal.com, which is www.dtinvestmentglobal.com. Or you can email me, admin@dtinvestmentglobal.com, admin@dtinvestmentglobal.com. I also have people that send me inboxes. I will respond to those inboxes, and other things of that nature. So, whenever you get on here, welcome Periscope, welcome Facebook. I welcome you guys to this process. I definitely thank you for joining me along this process for me to teach you about some different tips about the stock market. Thank you. And please share this information with someone that you believe that will be interested in learning about the stock market. So we're gonna get started on the tips. Once again, I apologize about the glare in the background. So you guys have to understand what's being taken place. What I do, I teach people how to invest in the stock market. Simple. I don't invest your money for you. I teach you the ins and outs about the stock market and teach you in a simple way that you'll be able to understand all the way when it's time to invest. No, I'm sorry. When it's time to learn about stock market terms, researching company, all the way when it's time to actually invest in the company. I did develop a program that's geared to help individuals. If you are a beginner, I do have a beginner's course that would teach individuals how to invest in the stock market. So, the topic, why investing is so confusing. I'm glad you asked. So, investing can mean, well, first of all, investing can mean different things to different people. That's one thing. Investing can mean different things to different people. In terms of the stock market, you may hear people say, "Hi, from the Ukraine. Hi." You may hear people say, "Okay, I invest in stocks." But you have to actually understand exactly what they're meaning. So, are you investing in stocks, or you're a trader? Investing can mean so many different things. When you think about investing, think about it in terms of some people want to invest in common stocks. Some people invest in preferred stocks. You have people investing in sectors, indexes, single stocks. You have people investing in mutual funds and that nature. when you think about in terms of trading, you may hear people say, well, I am a trader. And you have to know exactly what that person is trying to do to understand the term investing. You have day traders, you have option traders, you have people that trade forex, you have people that trade cryptocurrency. It's different types of traders. So don't allow the term investing to confuse you, because people use that term interchangeably. When you hear people talk about real estate, they may be talking about I am an investor in real estate far as single family homes, commercial property. People have multi-family investing. They also invest in raw land. So investing is a big umbrella. So it can be confusing if you don't know exactly what's in the mindset of the person that's actually stating that term. You have different type of strategies that people use as well. Excuse me. Some people buy and hold. Some people buy and sell. Some people save. Some people stock trading, day trading. So think of investing. Don't allow that term to confuse you, because it can be confusing to some people. Because like I said, it means different things to different people. Some things that you can consider when you think about investing and trying to take the confusion part out of it. Think of your investing style. Some people like say, well, Delia, what type of investor are you? But no, we have different goals. So you don't really want to kind of piggyback on no one else unless it's similar to where you're trying to go. So if you see a guru investor and you're interested in learning about how investing works from a guru investor, is that someone that already walked in the path that you want to walk in? It's important for you to learn about the stock market and learn about investing from that guru investor. Hey! So also think about your goals. Like I said, time and time again. Your goals. Are you investing for retirement? Are you investing to send your children or yourself to college? Are you investing because you want to go on your dream vacation? Are you investing because you want to start a business? So think of some of those goals that you want to establish, and you have to put that number in your head. Put it in your head. Put that number in your head, and then create a plan that's going to get you to that number. So what type of investor are you? Are you a conservative? Yes, that's a good goal for your son to go to college. That's a great goal. So then when you have that goal set in place, then you have to think about your investing style. So you have a goal, think about your investing style, and then you have to take in consideration what type of investor are you. Some people are conservative investors. Some people are moderate, aggressive investors. So you have to think and you have to tailor that to make it work for you. Not so it'll work for me because I'm not in your household. So it'll work for you and the people that's in your household. And you also have to consider the cost. My Lord. Consider the cost, please. Consider the cost. Once again, consider the cost. Jeez. You have to consider the cost in terms of investing, because guess what you need to invest? Money. You need money to invest. But what I said time and time again, like you said, a number that you have in your head and head. Yes, you got to have that number in your head, and you got to work towards that goal. For example, if you know it's going to take your kids $50,000 or $100,000 or whatever the case may be, that can be considered as your long-term goal. When think about investing, you think about goals, you have to consider your short, your medium, your long-term goals. That can be one of your long-term goals. Okay, my son is X amount of age. I want to set a long-term goal so he will finish college with the money that I use to invest. The plan is to get to that number. That's your plan. And when I showed Periscope, you guys, I think I did show you guys my little plan. So yesterday I made a post about some stocks. One stock that I had purchased a few years back, and the interest that it had gained. Now, I had received dividend income as well as income from the stock producing from making profits. So that's two forms of income that I received from one stock. And the reason why I showed you guys this on Facebook, the Winner Circle, the reason why I showed you guys this as well as Periscope, I'm telling you, is because so you can get in your mind, it does not take what the people are telling us. What they've been telling us for years, that you need X amount of dollars, you need a stockbroker, you need A, B, C, all the way to Z. You need all these crazy numbers in order for you to invest in the stock market. That's far from the truth. It's far from the truth. A lot of us been left out of the loop for so many years, but guess what? There's a new sheriff in town. Hello. I'm just saying. But you can use something called a direct cost average. And what the direct cost average is a plan, and it's simple. So you can make a goal. With this direct cost average plan, how much are you willing to, how much can you afford to invest? If you think, okay, I can invest with $200 or I can invest with 100, 500, 1,000, whatever your number is, you have to be consistent with that number on a monthly basis. For example, I'll give you an example. For those on Periscope, just walk with me through the process, because on Facebook they had the opportunity to see it. And what I shared was when I had purchased, it was only 5 shares, but I purchased it, and it was around $20-something per share. And I purchased it a few years ago, and now the shares are worth $100. The shares are worth $100 per share. Now let me just give you an example so you'll know where I'm going. And hi Periscope. Let me just give you an example so you will know. When he go to college, but that's going to be for me to go to college in a car. Yes, and Macy, what I'm probably going to do, I probably can sit down with you so you can get a better understanding on how to reach that goal. If you want to do $20,000, and I can just sit down and work a plan with you so you can know your short, your medium, and your long-term goals, so you can execute those goals and stay consistent. That's the most important thing. And whenever you think about investing, the most important thing is to stay consistent. Stay consistent. So let's talk about direct cost average. Direct cost average is one thing that could be beneficial for you. Remember, when I state anything, I'm only stating this thing for education and training purposes only. Say, for instance, if you use $100 to invest in. Okay, well, we're going to take the same example when I talk about the $25 share. So say, for instance, if you had $25 per month to invest in, and like I stated, that I had one stock that I showed you guys a few weeks ago, and I also had one I showed yesterday. But I'm not talking about the one I showed yesterday. I'm talking about the one I showed a few weeks ago for you guys on the Winner Circle and Facebook that's seen it. In Periscope, you may have to go back to my old past 2 or 3 videos, and so you can see the examples. For example, let's give you an example so we are following each other. July. Let's just say July 15th. Every 15th of the month, you can spare $100 per month. So you will purchase literally $25, 5 shares. And around that price, I was able to, I think mine came up to $130-something. Okay, so that was in 2017. Now the shares are $100 per share. Okay, so I received almost like a $75 profit per share. You see where I'm going at with this? Okay, so let's back it up. 25, you got $100, and your shares is like $20. So you're purchasing 5. Let's just say you can afford to purchase 5 shares. July 15th, you purchase shares. August 15th, you can purchase some shares. So let's just say August, you purchase 5 shares because they around the same price. Let's just say September, they increased it. So you're only able to purchase 4 shares. Now, we're only using $100. And let's just say October, you're able to purchase 5 shares. November, you're able to purchase 4 because the price of the stock market goes up and down throughout the entire day. In December, you're able to purchase 4 shares. Now, think of it from July all the way to December, you're able to purchase 27 shares. May not seem like a lot, but for those who are trying to start and build this and get into the mindset of creating and building, start with what you have. Don't look at all the people that's saying, okay, I can use X amount of dollars. You start with what you have. So if you only have $20 to start with the 20. If you only have $100 or $50 to start with that. If you only have 10, start with that. So don't be moved by me saying $100, $50, $20. Don't be moved by that. You start with what you have. The goal of this is to get into a mindset. Remember, you cannot invest in anything if you don't change your mind, number one. So just like people tell you to save, I'm trying to tell you, if you use a system called direct cost averaging, it will have you in the mindset of repeating the same steps that you're doing on a consistent basis. So you can establish, you can say every 15th or 20th of each month, I'm going to invest $40, $50, $20. So you have to be consistent. I don't care if you purchasing 1 share that month. Like I told my daughter, you have to purchase 1 share each month. 1. She's 16. 1 share a month. Because I know a 16-year-old want to do the most with their money. They want to go to the mall. They want to do this. They want to do that. So why would you feel the difference between us? We are white and we are smart people. So you have to take into consideration what actually is taking place. You have to build in your mindset that you have the ability to do this thing. So that's why I tell people time and time again, because you have money, but you're wasting your money. You have the money to buy all the latest and the greatest. You have the money to buy all these, to go out to eat, to get your hair done, to go to entertainment purposes. You have the money to do those things. So with that being said, you can kind of minimize some of those things and start investing. The goal and money from that you can use to either fund your business. You can use that money to either purchase real estate. So you have to have a goal in place. That's why I was talking about goals. So let's just say we use that same example of 27 shares, and you bought those with using a direct cost averaging plan. And when I say plan, I'm just saying in your head. In your head, you're purchasing the same amount of, you're using the same amount of money, purchase the same, you can't purchase the same amount of stock because remember the stock market go up and down throughout the entire day. So you may be able to purchase a few more shares one month or less shares another month, but it's okay long as you stay consistent with your plan. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So if you use that and you're able to purchase around 27 shares, and let's just say that the shares of the stock went up and they went up to $100 per share. So you have to take into consideration that's around a $70-something profit. And you times that by 27 shares, and you will have over $2,000 that you made in profit. So then you have to think about your initial investment. Your initial investment was $621. And then you have to think about how much you receive in your profit. Your receiving your profit is around $1,300. Your profit will be around $1,300. So what you would do is you will be consistent on doing this throughout the duration of you want to invest in the stock market. It can be done. It can be done. Just stay consistent, stay focused on your goals, continue educating yourself about the financial industry, continue to read, continue to watch different things, increasing your financial literacy, learn a new word per week. Read books related to the stock market, or read books related to financial industry, whether that's real estate, whether that's the stock market, whether that's building whatever you're trying to build. But you have to stay consistent on this path. We can't continue to be wasteful spenders of our money. We have to be able to build that generational wealth that we want to build for our families, and continue to live the lifestyle that we want to live. So if you have any questions, of course, if you have any questions related to what I'm talking about direct cost averaging, it can be done. It can be done. Start with what you have. Don't listen to the people that's saying it can't be done, because it can be done. I done seen it been done with so many people. Use what you have and make it work for you. Use what you have and make it work. Not what I have, and not what Jane and Joe beside me or behind me or in front of me have. Use what you have and make it work. Stay consistent. You have to stay consistent. So if you want to use direct cost averaging, create a plan. Every 15th, every 20th, every 5th of the month, whatever the case may be, I'm going to spend $50. I'm going to spend $100, $200, $1,000, $500, whatever your number is. Stay consistent. Buy the shares that after you research the shares, after you after you say, okay, this may be a good investment. After you continue to do that, stay consistent, continue to educate yourself, continue to watch the market, continue to follow your investment strategy plan, and continue to make your money work for you. Don't continue to be wasteful in your money. Continue to make your money work for you, and be smart with your money and not wasteful spenders. And that's all I have for today. And you guys, log into my website, www.dtinvestmentglobal.com, and talk to you later.